Becoming Supernatural, audiobook-style long summary. Becoming Supernatural is a book that invites you to step into a new way of living, a way that moves beyond the predictable, beyond the familiar, and into the realm of the extraordinary. Imagine waking up every morning and realizing that you are not defined by your past, you are not limited by your environment, and you are not a prisoner of your genes. Instead, you carry within you the ability to create a new future. Dr. Joe Dispenza shows us that the human mind and body are far more powerful than we have been taught, and by learning how to use them consciously, we can become more than ordinary. We can, in fact, become supernatural. Most people live in a cycle of repetition. They wake up and remember who they think they are. They recall the same problems, they step into the same routines, and they feel the same emotions they felt yesterday. Their brain begins to fire the same neural patterns, their body produces the same familiar chemistry, and before the day even begins, the future has already been written. This is how the past becomes the future, how people stay stuck in old habits and old identities. But Dr. Dispenza explains that change is possible, real change, the kind that transforms not only the mind, but the body and even the world around you. Your thoughts matter. Your emotions matter. Each thought you think sends a signal to your brain. Each emotion you feel sends a message to your body. Together, they create a state of being. When you repeat the same state of being day after day, you hardwire your brain and condition your body to that reality. Over time, you become addicted to familiar emotions, even if those emotions are painful or limiting. Stress, fear, anger, and sadness become normal, and the body does not know how to live without them. But this cycle can be broken. Through meditation, visualization, and elevated emotions, you can rewire your brain, recondition your body, and step into a new personality. And since personality creates personal reality, you literally create a new life. Meditation is the doorway. In meditation, you step beyond the familiar self. You leave behind your role, your name, your problems, and your limitations. As the brain moves from high-stress beta waves into slower alpha and theta states, the analytical mind relaxes and the subconscious opens. This is where deep change happens. In this state, you are no longer defined by the past. You are free to imagine and to feel a new future. You begin to install new thoughts and rehearse new emotions. You start to teach your body how the future feels before it arrives. With practice, the body believes it is already living in that future, and the brain begins to fire new patterns that match the vision. The heart also plays a powerful role. The heart is not only a pump, it is an energy center that generates a strong electromagnetic field around the body. When you feel gratitude, love, or joy, the heart enters coherence. Its rhythm becomes ordered and harmonious. The brain synchronizes with this coherence, and together they create a state of balance that can be measured. This electromagnetic field influences your health, your immune system, and even the people around you. By living in heart coherence, you broadcast a signal of harmony into the world, and you begin to attract experiences that match that signal. Beyond the body and the brain lies the quantum field, a field of energy and information that holds infinite possibilities. Every potential future already exists in this field, waiting to be selected. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. The key to connecting with the quantum field is to combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion. Intention is the thought, the vision of what you want to create. Emotion is the energy, the fuel that gives the vision life. When thought and emotion merge, they create a coherent signal that influences the field. Over time, this signal collapses possibilities into reality, and you experience change in your life. The book is full of inspiring stories. People diagnosed with chronic diseases considered incurable have healed themselves. People trapped in trauma or grief have found freedom. People struggling with lack and limitation have discovered abundance and joy. These are not miracles reserved for a few. They are examples of what happens when ordinary people apply these principles with commitment. The body is capable of healing, the mind is capable of transformation, and the spirit is capable of connecting with something greater. Emotions are powerful messengers. Negative emotions like stress, anger, and fear flood the body with chemicals that prepare it for survival but harm it in the long term. These chemicals suppress the immune system, damage cells, and drain energy. Positive emotions like gratitude, compassion, and joy send signals of growth and repair. They open the heart, restore balance, and allow the body to regenerate. By choosing elevated emotions, you not only change your mood, you change your biology. Dr. Dispenza encourages us not to wait for life to give us reasons to feel good. Do not wait for success before you feel successful. Do not wait for love before you feel loved. Do not wait for healing before you feel whole. Instead, begin to feel those emotions now. When you live in the state of your desired future in the present moment, your body learns the feeling, your brain fires the pattern, and your energy broadcasts the frequency. The more you practice, the stronger the signal becomes, and the more the external world begins to reflect your internal state. As people practice these techniques, they often experience synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that show alignment with the field. They find themselves in the right place at the right time. They meet the right people. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. Life begins to flow, and the sense of separation between inner and outer reality dissolves. Some people report mystical experiences, visions, deep intuition, or profound insights. Others experience spontaneous healings or shifts that feel miraculous. But Dr. Dispenza insists, these are not supernatural in the mystical sense. They are natural outcomes of living in higher states of consciousness and energy. The author supports his teachings with science. He presents evidence from brain scans, heart coherence studies, and measurements of energy fields that demonstrate the effects of meditation and elevated emotions. He draws connections between neuroscience, epigenetics, and quantum physics to show that thoughts and emotions influence not just the mind, but the body and even the environment. The science gives credibility to what might otherwise seem mystical, making the extraordinary accessible and practical. The conclusion of becoming supernatural is empowering. You are more powerful than you have been told. You are not fixed by your past, your genes, or your circumstances. You can become a creator of your life. By mastering meditation, cultivating elevated emotions, and connecting to the quantum field, you can heal, transform, and expand. The extraordinary is not reserved for saints, gurus, or mystics. It is available to everyone. With practice and dedication, the supernatural becomes natural. Life itself becomes a reflection of your highest potential. So the question becomes, who do you want to be? What future do you want to create? What emotions can you begin to live today? The answer does not lie outside of you. It lies within. Your mind, your heart, and your energy are the tools. Use them wisely, and life will unfold in ways that feel magical, though they are in fact natural. This is the promise of becoming supernatural, that you are not limited, you are not powerless, and you are not small. You are a creator, a powerful being, capable of healing, growth, and transformation. When you step into this truth, when you practice it daily, when you live as if your future has already arrived, then the extraordinary becomes your new normal. The supernatural becomes natural, and your life becomes a beautiful expression of the greatness that has always been within you.